Bushwick Bill. You listen to High End Radio right here at Compton, Bandana, Ragg. One love, West Coast, Southwest, Southeast. Hip hop, long live, cool. Cheer.
Boom, 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 boom. We live and direct. This your boy Joe Blak on High End Radio. Who we in the building with today?
We in the building with Bandana the Ragg and Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys.
So what you telling me, Bandana, you got the OG homie sitting there posted with you?
Man, I got the OG in Compton and Fruitown right now. Just did the Gangsta's Prayer video with me right now, the legend, Bushwick Bill. We just rocked the house at Cuban Peace last night.
Shout out Cuban Peace. That's a well-known hip-hop spot in Long Beach. Welcome to the West Side, Bushwick Bill. Welcome to High End Radio. What's up with you, big homie?
Hell, every time I think I know there's something new. What's going on?
Oh, man, you already know the business, man. So you out here on the West Coast. You linked up with the young homie Bandana the Ragg. Is it fair to say you endorsing his brand?
Oh, I mean, he's already a brand. I'm not endorsing the brand. What I'm doing is showing that I love music as just as everybody else do. And if they're not recognizing that he has talent, then they're messing up the brand of hip hop. I believe everyone needs to get fair chance and to get fair respect. And it's like when I heard dude rapping and listened to his conscious lyrics for a young dude that could be talking about anything and to be saying something that has relevance to it, you know, I admire people who embrace hip hop for the format it is for true expression.
A youngster, you know, spitting that real, that's rare.
It is. It's not what we have now. It's like, I mean, I don't not like anyone who's getting their bread or anyone who's doing what they got to do to eat. I don't know how to hate people. I could just basically say that I'm disappointed in the fact that out of a whole album, I don't hear anything that sounds like anything Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, or Stephen Biko, or anyone who started the Underground Railroad for all the struggles we went through. I don't hear nothing that has a reflection of our intellect. I just hear things that we party on. And it's like, every day is not a holiday. Every day is not a party. You're not happy every day. Tell me something that's real. That's why people miss Tupac and Biggie and miss old school, what they call old school lyrics when to me, new school, no school rules. You know what I'm saying? So really, it's just hip-hop. After a certain amount of years, you become legendary status. There is no such thing as old school. Old school sounds cool for funk music and for music that you drive to or whatever the situation is on a long trip across the country. But, yeah, what we have is legendary music and legendary status and living legends. That's all hip-hop has to offer.
No doubt. So, Bandana, let me ask you this, man. How does it feel to be in the presence of such hip-hop royalty, man?
Hey, man, it's an honor. It's an honor, man. I give him nothing but the utmost respect. He came in the building last night, grabbed a microphone from the cat that had the mic, freestyle, shut the whole place down a cappella. He said, cut the music off. You feel me? Mm-hmm. He let it be known. He said, this is a Bandana the Ragg show tonight. Y'all, whoopie, whoopie, whoop, man. He came and lit it up, man. He's an icon, and I always looked up to him and respect his music. So, you know, he's from that real foundation, so I couldn't do nothing but I'm very proud of myself for being able to reach, you know, a person like him with his status to even, you know, tip his hat off to me. That's big. You feel me?
You know, your delivery is definitely street, but what you're talking about is what, you know, people of your age ain't really putting out. So when Bushwick explained that he respected your content, right on point like a needle, man. So that's big, man. I'm proud of you of even grabbing the ear of such an iconic artist as Bushwick Bill.
Most def.
So what's in the works, man? Y'all collabing? What's up, man? I know.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we're doing right now. We getting ready to go in the studio and we're gonna take that Mahalia Jackson Troubles of the World and we're gonna talk about the things that people are concerned about in politics and life in general.
No doubt. That's what we need, man. Some good hip-hop with content and some meaning. You know what I'm saying?
Bandana the Ragg, man. Y'all listening to high-end radio. You already know.
No, you know, Bushwick, let me ask you a question, because artists such as yourself and aligning yourself with the younger artists such as Ragg, it's not that you weren't, but does that in some way still keep you kind of relevant to the young ear?
What it does for me personally is that to see someone that reminds me of why I got into hip hop music to begin to is the reason why I would listen to anyone's music is because it reminds me of why I love the music I do. That's my sole purpose of being in the music is I'm always a fan of the music, not just an artist. I think the minute I stop being a fan of the music and just become an artist is when I lose focus of why I became an artist to begin with.
Let me ask you a question, man. The moment that man introduced you, man, amongst your peers, man, what was the feeling that it gave you, man? For real.
Oh man, it's like the moment I always been waiting for. You know, that's why I started to rap. What am I doing it for? You feel me? And when he did that, when he threw the ball to me like that, I couldn't do nothing but slam dunk the alley hoop. You feel me? That's the element of poverty, because I'm still here. You know what I mean? I'm not in no mansion. I'm not in Beverly Hills. I'm still in the ghetto. So if I'm still in the ghetto, only thing I can write is what I see. What I see is a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be changed. So I write about the stuff that needs to be changed and how I would like to see it change or how I can change it. You feel me?
You want to know what's crazy? We just had this discussion earlier before you asked him the same question, and I told him that the way it sounds to me is that his album should say, "My positivity is your negativity."
Right? Okay, hey, for real, I can dig that.
So he called it the element of poverty. Well, if it's the element of poverty, then it has components, then, right?
Yes,
and
indeed.
the components are that his positivity, his positive perspective, his positive outlook on life, despite of his negative environment, is their negative opinion and view of him. Because they're looking at where he's from, not who he is. Get it now?
I get it.
That's what I get from the music. I don't know how to interpret it any other way. That's just what I hear.
Hey, real talk. I can't wait till the record drops. So who's producing the record?
It's gonna be. We're gonna be having hooks on there like you know. We speak life, not death.
On the real.
We only gonna speak the truth. We ain't gonna hold our breath.
That part right there.
Preach.
That part right there.
Check this out. Who's producing the record?
God.
God himself.
I mean, whoever God inspires to give us the right beat, then that's what we gonna do. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we ain't in control of this, man. God gave us talent, and we just feel we have some things to say. You know, I mean, I like what he's saying, and I know that if we do a song together, it's like listening to the youth and the elder in a discussion in a forum that reaches everybody in the audience. We speak to two different audiences, but we're really trying to accomplish one goal.
Yeah,
which is wake up and realize that you're a sleeping giant. You need to wake up. It doesn't matter what today's music is doing. What is today's lives doing? What is today's youth doing? Yeah, Black Lives Matter because all lives matters. You know what I mean? Black life is all lives. This ain't what my opinion. You know what I mean? Because if you look at the DNA of man, you know, you had to have started from something dark to get light anyway. You know what I mean? If there was no darkness, you wouldn't need light. You know what I'm saying?
Real for real.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, all lives matter because Black lives matter. That's what I'm trying to say.
Indeed.
What's happening, partner? This high-end radio.
Where hip-hop bangs.
The only things you want to fix is the environment and situations that you see, notice, and see that it can be fixed. See something that's sick and know that there's a cure. That's the only thing we can focus on. And education is key. Education is key. We need to, if we want to rally about something and vote about people who can't travel or can't do it, what about the kids that can't compete because they don't have the right books or education? Whatever happened to us being a great nation because we were intellectually compatible with the rest of the world's intellect, if not greater or superior? We need to go back to that. Every kid needs a fighting chance to be able to compete with a technological world that is constantly advancing.
A lot of stuff needs to be unlearned also.
Yeah, most definitely.
A lot of stuff needs to be unlearned. Yeah.
See, exactly. Like one of the things that need to be unlearned is that on the day you were born, that is not your birthday. It's the day your mom gave birth to you. It's the day you were born. It's actually her birthday every time you remember your born day.
Man. Okay.
So that's one of the things that need to be unlearned and reestablished. That your mom gave birth to you and you were born that day.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's your born day and the day that she gave birth.
Yes, sir.
So people have to give women respect for giving birth. And I think these are the things we should be talking about. What is hip-hop doing to go back to the Africa they trying to send us back to, which we respected our queen goddesses and our queens and our kings and our heritage. I mean, let's talk about that. We've lost our heritage. Ask the average kid, who is he really and what does his DNA represent? How far back does it go and what greatness has come through his bloodline?
You're absolutely right.
Everybody's worried about what is considered common news or popular topics that are being mentioned today, which is only highlighting the ignorance of fuckery.
Think on it, man. Hey.
You got it turned up.
Church is in session with Bushwick Bill here on High End Radio. Man.